Hey, there's something that I do every single day that happens right here. This is in my bedroom, and I actually brainwash myself. Brainwash yourself? What the hell, Deidre? Yeah, I brainwash myself. In fact, I believe that we are being brainwashed every day of our lives. It's just a matter of I'm intentional about it. So what I mean by that is every single night when I go to sleep with sleeping headphones. So this goes and wraps around my head, and I Bluetooth it so that it syncs up with my little MP3 player. And I have my MP3 player preloaded with a, what do you call that? It's a hypnotherapy recording. I had it custom made by a friend of mine who's a hypnotherapist. And it plays things that I want my brain to be thinking subliminally. Because I spent years in my neurodivergence, I spent years covering up who I was and always thinking about and getting validation from other people. And in that process, I really lost a huge part of who I am. And when I figured out who I am, but the subliminal messages in my head weren't supporting that, I thought, well, therapy hadn't done the ticket, working with coaches hadn't done the ticket, so let's try brainwashing. But it works. And so I have this hypnotherapy recording that I listen to, and also other subliminal messages, whether it's about business, or it's about losing weight, or it's about my outlook on life, because it turns out that and you may or may not know this, I just learned this a few years ago, that after you've been in a relationship with a narcissist over a certain period of time, it begins to change your brain chemistry. And so I was fighting my own brain chemistry. And I thought, well, instead of fighting my brain chemistry, why don't I get my brain chemistry to work for me? And so that's why I do that. And I wear it. I used to wear it, like religiously every single night. Now I wear it most nights. There are nights that, sometimes I don't wear it, and it's not a big deal. As big of a deal as it used to be, because now my brain thinks the way I want it to think. And I'm not hounded by the negative thoughts and the belittling thoughts that, subliminally were sitting there. And again, it turns out we're being brainwashed all the time. I'm just very intentional about it. Anyway, just thought I'd share a little bit of that with you. Anybody that works in my one-on-one coaching, which is launching right now, my new program, which is a mentorship, not a coaching program. It is actually a mentorship for women that, neurodivergent, and you want to stand in your power, and express the power that that you have inside, and yet are all caught up in those old messages that my dog is just going crazy. What are you doing down there? Huh? Can you see? Okay, sorry. But it's important to stop those subliminal messages, and instead of driving myself crazy, I just picked one of these things up, and again worked with a what did I just say that she was? My brain, tell you, sometimes it just doesn't work. But anyway, just wanted to share that with you. Take care.